new plan now underway to tackle opioid abuse right here in Florida. Governor Rick Scott proposing a 3-day supply limit on all prescriptions to help deal with the state's ongoing epidemic. Our Jake Peterson shows us one city's struggle with this dangerous and powerful drug.
In the Bradenton area,
it absolutely took over my life.
Paramedics get calls nearly every day about an overdose. Jessica Zielman was once one of them.
I just was chasing darkness and my addiction, and I used heroin and overdosed twice.
She's now recovering, but it took time and patience. It wasn't an easy battle. It started with being addicted to pain pills. Some users head to the streets after their prescription is cut off, and they'll spend any amount of money to buy a substance that could kill them.
There was fentanyl on the heroin I was using. I didn't know at the time that it was on there.
It's not the easiest thing in the world to get off an addiction. That's why the best thing is to prevent it in the first place.
Governor Scott's plan is proposing the following as a way to stop the overdoses. Mandatory reporting of who is prescribing and using opioids, $50 million for treatment funding, and a 3-day supply limit on opioid prescriptions unless your pain meets new strict guidelines.
We don't need to be prescribing many days. We need to prescribe in very few days. There's a less of chance that somebody will become addicted.
There's not a maybe. If you take it for a long amount of time, you're going to be physically addicted to it.
Zielman says she won't use again. She's hoping these new proposals will prevent others from doing the same.
Making that stricter for people to get, it will enable them to look at other options to be able to, instead of just taking medication to mask it.
Reporting in Bradenton, Jake Peterson, ABC Action News.
Meanwhile, the efforts to fight back against the opioid crisis extending far beyond Florida. The FDA now revealing just this week it's targeted more than 500 websites illegally selling opioids and shipping them through the Postal Service throughout the country. And pharmacies are also now cracking down. CVS is one of them. CVS now says that starting next February, its pharmacies will limit a new patient's first opioid prescription to just 7 days. And they're not alone. Walgreens also helping. They say it's launching an educational campaign targeted to teenagers